Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, I thought I'd share 3 tips with all of my college students on how to understand your college professor. Hey, okay, so it is the end of the semester and everybody is running around frantic, okay? The students are running around, they're trying to finish their projects, they're trying to study for their finals, they're trying to write these final papers. The professors are pulling their hair out because they're trying to get everything graded, get ready for commencement. Make sure that we're at all of these end of the semester meetings before we go into the break and come back and start over and do it all over again, right? And so everybody is venting and everybody is mad at everybody. And so today I had several college students come in and they're venting and they are mad at their professors. And, the one thing that I thought about while they're venting is everything, this is all one-sided. Like, you're not really looking at your responsibility or your part in this. Is everything is the professor did, the professor said, they didn't give me the chance, they didn't respond to my email, they didn't do this, they didn't do that, so on and so forth. And so I said, you know what, you guys really don't understand where we're coming from. So here are my 3 tips to help you understand your college professor. Number 3, while we totally understand that you guys are stressed beyond belief and you are overwhelmed trying to get everything done, please understand that we are tired too. Okay, we have been there with you guys for the entire 16 weeks. Okay, it has not been easy for us. And while you guys are juggling 5 classes or 6 classes and working, and some of you that have families and things like that, understand that we are doing that as well. And we are teaching not just you, but some of us tens to hundreds of other students that we still have to be there for, we still have to service. In addition to, we have families as well, and we have lives outside of there as well. So please understand that you're not alone in being tired and being frustrated, because we are too. We are human. We get tired. We're ready for this to be over just like you are. So just please be considerate and understand that while you're frustrated and you want this to be over and you have questions and you have this, you're not the only one. We have hundreds of other students that we're trying to respond to their emails and get their questions. So just be patient and be considerate. Number 2, the end of the semester is not the time for you to try to turn in all of the late work that you did not get in before, or now you want to bombard me and every 5 minutes you want to talk to me about your grade and what you need to do to pass. Please understand that you have had 16 weeks to get all of these things done. So it's not fair that for whatever reason you didn't get them done. And now that you have been checking your grade thoroughly and you're watching it like a hawk just to ensure that we're going to pass or we're going to get the grade that we want, it's not fair that you bombard us and say, okay, well, I need to turn this in. I know I didn't get this in, and so on and so forth. Like, it's very unprofessional and unacceptable for you to come to me at week 15 to try to turn in something to me from week 2. Okay, so make sure that you're staying on top of those deadlines and conversing with your professor on a regular basis if you're really and truly concerned about whether or not you're going to pass the class. Because again, we're servicing, some of us, hundreds of students. And so you're not the only person that's trying to do that. So not that we're not being fair and, okay, I'm going to set work from this person and not from you. However, it's a lot to try to do at the end of the semester. So stay on top of that. You guys have 16 weeks. Get those things in, and that way you don't have to feel that pressure. And number 1, communicate. Communicate. Listen, I have a rule in my syllabus that says I do not accept late work. However, I understand that things happen. Life happens. Sometimes you get overwhelmed. You may get classes confused. You may have had to work late and you didn't get to finish whatever. I don't know that if you don't communicate with me. To me, it looks as if you just did not do your work, right? All you have to do is communicate. Now, some professors, they have that as their rule, and their rule is their rule, and they're not going to change it. I'm sorry. Okay, you need to do a better job. But most of us, if you communicate with us, we're willing to work with you to ensure that you are successful. Listen, we are training you guys to be professionals, okay? We want you to go out here and not only represent us well, but represent yourself, okay? So you have got to learn to communicate and tell people what you need. If you are struggling with something, we don't know that most of the time unless you say something, right? We'll see it when we see your work, and most of us will say, hey, this do we need to meet and talk about this? Or, I noticed that this looked like it was really difficult for you. But sometimes, again, if we have hundreds of students, if you don't reach out to us and you don't say anything, sometimes we don't know until it's too late, until you receive a grade that you don't want to receive, that you didn't understand. So simply communicate, right? You have 16 weeks. So if you are struggling with something, if something has happened that has caused you to miss a deadline or something like that, immediately communicate with your professor. It makes your life easier. It keeps them in the know, and it trains you to be a great professional, because you have to communicate with those that are above you, with your colleagues or whatever, when there is a problem. So learn to do it now so that it's easy as you transition and move forward. Hey guys, so that's it. Those are my 3 tips to help you possibly understand the mind of a professor when we're at the end of the semester and just throughout. These are some things that I think about that I hope that my students would take into consideration as it relates to me and how I think. So I hope you guys finish the semester strong. Have a great holiday season. Be safe. Be blessed. Always be a blessing. Until next time, class is dismissed. Hey guys, like this video and want to see more? Remember to hit like, subscribe, and don't forget that little bell so you can stay abreast of all the tea that I'm spilling.